Alright, man, Footballville, Caneville, we back. Crib Talk, that's X, I'm D. Shout out to member of the week, Kim Everett, member of the week. Listen, if you want to become a member, man, hit the join button down there for Android lovers, and for your iPhone, y'all gonna have to hit the Footballville icon, go to the rain page. It should be up there at the top right-hand corner. Some of y'all should be members, man. Y'all do a lot of work. I see y'all share the videos and stuff, man. Go ahead and get that $8 up, man. Support what we got going on. It ain't charity, man. It's just support what we got going on, helping us grow. We're gonna try to eventually take this thing live on a live platform so y'all can come in and be a part of it. Hurricane season over, man, but there's a lot of fireworks going on. Ex-homeboy Baker just got up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Ex-homeboy Baker got up out of here, opened up a spot to bring in Travis Williams, linebacker coach. And X gonna tell us about how you think the dynamics of that gonna work, because there's no defensive coordinator right now, right?
As of now, no.
No, there was nobody with that label on a piece of paper that says he's the defensive coordinator. But Manny is still set to call the plays, right?
Manny gonna call the plays.
And then you got TRob.
TRob is the secondary coach.
Talk to him, man.
Jess Simpson is the D-line coach. Pack is still I don't know, Pack is the outside linebacker or the striker coach. Then you got Travis Williams, T Williams, T Will, who they call him. Who want to come in and be the linebacker coach. So what's eventually going to happen is TRob and T Williams are probably going to most likely be co-DCs.
So let's talk about T Williams for a minute, though. T Williams out of what? Columbia, South Carolina, I think.
Yeah.
He was born in Columbia, South Carolina. Went to Auburn. Played linebacker at Auburn, right?
Linebacker, played with.
Basically spent all his career at Auburn.
At Auburn.
Basically. Coached at Auburn, left with to go high school a little bit, came back, been at Auburn since 2014. What do you know about him? Well, I mean,
He's a good linebacker coach. He coached some good linebackers at Auburn. Under Kevin Steele, they basically ran like a 3-4. So he's either going to coach the middle or outside linebackers at Auburn. I expect him to come here and coach all linebackers.
Yeah.
Because we're a 4-3 system. Him and TRob basically played together in college, coached together at Auburn before, so they have a good chemistry.
Yeah.
As far as
coaching,
they
play together.
They play together and they coach together, so they got a good chemistry together. Yeah. He's a good recruiter. He was one of Auburn's top recruiters when he was there.
So you think he's gonna have Huff on the field?
I just tweeted that yesterday. I say he gonna have Avery Huff looking like a star.
What you mean? What made you say that?
I mean, just off the natural eye talent, I just think Avery Huff is our most naturally best linebacker. That's just off natural talent.
Willie Williams was too.
Yeah, I mean, the best ever, like naturally.
But he couldn't get on the field.
DJ
Whatever reason.
Different systems.
Yeah,
like
whatever reason, what's the name, and get him on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it be other things that
what
keep
you
kids
see in Willie Williams is what you see in Sam Brooks. They really not linebackers. They rush ends, but they got to play linebacker.
Willie was a rush end?
Willie played defensive end at Carol City. He just was
a
fofo. He just was fofo speed.
I was living in North Carolina. I saw him play one time in high school, and I couldn't tell what he played. He was all over. He was lining up everywhere.
He was just that fast. Willie was like fofo, 6'3", 225. They say height. He was hitting the quarterback.
So they took Willie Williams. And they made him a linebacker like Sam.
They made him a linebacker, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you was running. They was running the 4-3. Randy Shannon, 4-3 cover 2. So you got a linebacker out there trying to figure out what's going on. That's not his best asset. His best asset is tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Why not just keep him on the end? He was big enough, right?
I mean, at that time, you had
we had bigger ends.
Because Jerome McDougal was about 6'3", 280. So the defensive ends was a lot bigger back then. So
yeah. So you're saying? So now we got a linebacker coach, which we were ranting and raving about the whole last year. Linebackers look kind of lost. We didn't have any linebackers really did anything since we had the 3 and the 2 that just left.
Second Mike.
So you think you get the linebackers in shape?
Yeah, you got somebody who played that position, who coached the position. They should have a better, a concept of how they supposed to play the game. You know, you not taking the lot because Baker did play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot different from somebody to show you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell people all the time, but they be like, let me see you do it. You know what I'm saying? So
what happened with your homeboy Baker, man? He got up out of here for less
Not my
money, man.
homeboy.
Tell me, man, y'all went to Tootsie's the other night together, man. Why? No, I'm just joking,
but-
man. We're joking, man.
I mean, Baker basically got demoted from calling the defense. 1 year he had contract is up in a year. Supposedly making $700 at U1. Gets the call from LSU, goes in interview, agrees to become LSU coach. He taking $200,000 less now
At LSU.
at LSU. He's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
So he's from that area.
The linebacker coach.
As a linebacker.
Now,
coach.
linebackers didn't do great last year. But then you get a SEC school calling and say, hey, man, won't you come coach our linebackers? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it don't. Everybody like, man, maybe he's gonna be a good linebacker coach, and I was like, well, I don't see that because I didn't see
I think
the.
some of these coaches is good as they talent that they have on the field, man. I think,
That's it.
and we just give them the credit sometimes. I think,
Yeah, he noticed his first year at he got Mike and Shaq. I mean, all you gotta basically just do is give them their jersey, actually. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the coaching profession is like a fraternity, man. It's like a fraternity. The agents, a few agents control most of the coaches, and it's sort of like musical chairs with the coaches. It's like you scratch my back, I scratch your back, and that's how they stay. That's how you see people once they get in the middle of it, they stay in it. You know what I'm saying? They go around from this school to that school, because it's just like politicking. It's just like, all right, man, you may take these three, but you got to take my homeboy. You got the same agent, and that stuff go on because that's why some of the things don't make sense when it comes to the coaching moves in
But
college.
the Baker issue, it didn't really make sense because when you look at it like that, if you're looking at it as a political and financial standpoint, you're looking at it like, okay, Baker, your contract is up, you're making $700. In order for you to fire you, they got to pay your buyout.
Right.
You're going to go agree to another position at another school. Now you got to pay your buyout. So that's why I was like, it didn't really make sense. But I could get the fact that,
Ego, right?
yeah, man,
Ego.
you basically took this position from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if his pride got in the way, but Baker's gone. Peace,
He said, peace.
peace, man. We got the two positions that was bad on our defense last year. They out. They peace.
So we still got Packy. We still got
Packy, and
DVD.
Packy did a pretty good job,
We got
special team
DVD.
wise. DVD comes in, coaches the cornerbacks. We got TRob, who's gonna coach the whole entire secondary.
Yeah. Who else we got over there on defense? Simpson.
Jess Simpson, who actually was the defensive line coach in 2018 when we
Right.
had the top 5 defense in the nation.
Right. So you say you did some research, right?
Yeah.
Because you Google, you said Siri.
Man,
Hey Siri.
I looked looked at all the years
How can I
Manny
help?
Diaz.
Come on, Siri.
I looked at all the years Manny Diaz called the defense at since he got there. First year we started, I think we was in top 25.
Yeah.
The next year top 15. And then 18 we was top 5. And we were 7-5 though. And I was like, man, that's crazy. How we top 5, we 7-5. But then the offense was the problem.
Well, yeah, offense, yeah. It was so, yeah. The offense was always,
But the way they explained it is, basically, last year we ran 60% zone,
okay.
35% man.
And you think it should be what?
It should be 60% man. 60% man. You got athletes. Let your athletes make plays. You know what I'm saying?
Did we?
No.
Do we have athletes out there?
Yes.
So you trust Blaze and Ivy and Man?
I mean,
if
if you got a defense that's attacking the ball, you giving the quarterback basically maybe 2 seconds to throw that ball. All you gotta do is just be in position. You be in position. The ball probably gonna be incomplete or interception.
So you trust them in man?
Yeah.
They both like safeties, aren't they? Converted.
Yeah, they both. But I trust them in man. We just gotta play a lot more man, more aggressive style instead of just letting.
And you think
them
that's what Manny's gonna bring?
Yeah. I mean that's what he run when he was calling the defense.
I just think that it.
I mean, we definitely gonna play it now because we got Stevenson on one side.
Yeah.
We gonna have Couch on one side. You still got Blaze and Ivy who can come
I
in.
was just about to say he just kicked the boys out, didn't he?
I mean, I'm
You
giving
think Couch
y'all
gonna take somebody's position?
Couch is playing. I don't know how they gonna get him off the field. I'm just being real.
And Stevenson walked in the door.
Day
CB1.
one, cornerback number 1. Like day one.
CB1. Like King walked in.
That's it. I don't even know why. Y'all finna do
They say
tryouts.
King walked in. Yeah, King walked in the locker room like competition. What competition?
Yeah, they're like, man, quarterback competition with spring. Like, is that y'all being serious, man?
What competition? No competition.
Stevenson is 1, and that's it.
CB1 and Couch on the other side.
Couch on the other side.
Then you got Bubba Bold, and then you got Mr. Ejection.
Carter.
Carter safety.
Mr. Ejection. Then you got Hall.
Carter gonna be our starting safety next year.
I don't know, man. His buddy ain't there no more, so
How you keep James off the field?
I don't know how they gonna do that.
I don't know
To tell you the truth, I don't know how they gonna keep James or Kitchens off the field because I think
So you think Cam
they
Kitchens
IQ
come right in? And,
I think they IQ are a lot more advanced than the safeties we got.
What about the other 8 safeties we had on? Vontae is here.
Now I think Avante is probably maybe the most athletic one we have. Yeah. But we still gotta wait and see health wise with him. But even then, I think they'll move him into the slot because he probably faster than all our corners.
Yeah.
So that makes more sense. Like he could play corner. He could play the slot corner.
The voice y'all hear, man. Y'all hear Fanning, man. Come show the people your voice, man. He in it now. Come show the people. Y'all hear Fanning, man. You play college ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think Cameron Kitchen's big enough to go in and play right off the bat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't just your Northwestern answer.
No, I'm from a central guy.
I'm about to say
It's all the same.
You're right.
It ain't.
It ain't. You're right.
We talk about our kids going to college, but it's all the same. We talk central.
I
Going, it's all the
mean,
same.
in that regard, yes, but
That's what we talk about.
no, I'm not even.
So you
feel
think
that
you think he big enough to go in there right off the
Yeah,
bat?
he 185.
Yeah.
and that's 185 high school weight.
High school
Yeah.
weight.
So he still got a kid body. In the next month or so, he'll be 195 easy.
Right.
Eating, you gotta understand something. Like a lot of the kids don't even eat properly.
We know.
So they gotta go into the situation. Now you got a meal plan. Now you got training and all
Right.
these things. He'll jump 10 pounds in no time. So he'll be 195 before spring starts.
And
His
his head is already like.
He's probably one of the smartest safeties since Kenny Phillips.
Yeah, didn't I say that? I said he's probably our best, smartest from sideline to sideline safety we recruited since Kenny Phillips.
Yeah, hands down. Like he's and just the little things. Like we even talked to him just by his angles.
Yeah.
Not to say that he take bad angles, but like the way that Northwestern plays him.
Yeah.
Is actually the way he makes plays in Northwestern defense and the way Max plays the defense is actually like it sucks for him.
Yeah.
Because they usually shadow him over the best receiver.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's how they play it. Like, Matt's gonna take away your best player.
Yeah.
So Kitchen always plays over the top.
Right.
But think about it, he makes plays all across the field.
Across the field, yeah,
But his
yeah.
responsibility.
So that's
is-
him even leaving his assignment. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. He already assigned somewhere. He ain't
Always.
even playing in the right.
If you go back and look at the tape, every time he's hardly ever in the middle of the field.
He not right.
He's
Like
always-
even when they was playing Central, remember?
Yeah, he was over Yoki Brown.
Right.
The whole
Tim Burns covering him, but he's over top.
Right.
So basically the whole left side of the field is
Wide
like
open.
it's supposed to be open, but
And he still make it over
He's
there.
just that good
Yeah.
that he's running and snapping balls down. He like, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's diagnosing plays before the play start. That's thinking before
Yeah.
the play even start. Because you can narrow things down. You know what I'm saying? When the play, if you're thinking. But a lot of, like we talk about all the time, a lot of athletes don't think when they're on the football field or basketball.
I won't say they don't think. I think they overthink. Because football easy. Football been the same since we was 4 years old.
Right.
They don't change.
Right.
The terminology changes.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you could figure out, if you could simplify it for yourself mentally, okay, well they calling this banjo, but it's really cover 3.
Right.
They calling this tango, but it's really two man under. You know what
Right.
I mean? So I think a lot of kids don't understand that side. So when we give them advice about, hey, get in your playbook and help yourself identify what you know and the
Right.
things that you don't
Right.
know, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially for defenses.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Well, when I say they don't
so
think, this is
simple.
what I said. I think I played point guard in high school, and I talk about this all the time. I played point guard, and I realized I had to think for at least 3 dudes on the court.
Right.
Because for some reason, whatever we went over this week, it's not right then. This moment, I'm coming down with the ball, and he's not
In position.
where he's supposed to be at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like it's almost like brain farts. I don't know what you call it. And I had to think for certain dudes like Paul, and I had to think for sometimes like Sam. I had to
Yeah.
think for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean.
You're a quarterback though.
Huh?
So I what that
Yeah,
in
you're
that
the
in that
quarterback.
regard though.
Yeah, you're the quarterback.
You're a quarterback. So it's pretty much a little different. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because defense. We speaking specifically about
Right.
defense is not that hard. You know, it's
Okay, tell
it's
it.
really, it's not. They make it that hard. Like, it's not
I was just about to
hard.
say, tell
They
it to
make
some
it
of them.
hard.
Yeah.
But the ones that understand the concept, like a Wesley from Central,
Yeah.
why is he always in position? Because he's not overthinking. He's doing his job.
Yeah, he's doing
Right.
his job.
I just do the job extremely well.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's not hard.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think defense is like you say. I think they make it harder by overthinking because if you got a defense, they say, okay, we're gonna go out here and we're gonna play cover 2, cover 3, whatever defense gonna play. You know you're supposed to be at this position.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking about anything else when you know you're supposed to be at that position?
I like just going back to what y'all was saying about like with Willie, right?
Yeah.
You made him think. That's not his strong suit.
It's not it.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? He's not saying he's dumb or anything, but that's not his strong suit. We nicknamed him the Predator.
Right.
For a reason. We finna put your hand in the dirt. We ran the
Yeah.
3-4
Simplify
concept.
for him.
Yeah, we ran the 3-4 concept at Carroll City. We was on that team. So
You
we
was
ran
on the team with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Explain that. You was on the team with.
Me, Kenny. It was me, Kenny, Mo Pete, Willie, Wilder.
So you was on the team with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
okay.
us played together. I was at Carroll City my 9th and 10th grade year. Then I transferred and went over to
Yeah.
Central. But we ran a 34,
Uh-huh.
and you had a strong side end, you had a weak side end. The weak side end was the pass rusher. That was what Willie played.
Right.
So no matter what you did, he was so big and fast. You could run away. So when you say y'all seen him over, no, he still only played one position.
Yeah,
he was
right,
just that
right.
fast.
He was just that
He was
fast.
all
Yeah,
over the
he was
field.
that
He was
fast.
so fast. Like I remember Northwestern game over here in the stadium.
That's the only game I ever saw him play.
When he hit,
I was down
he
here,
hit
I was from
Tim
North
Brown
Carolina.
so hard in the back of his head, he almost killed him.
That was the only game I ever saw him play.
But the way he just took over a game.
Yeah.
Man, that state championship game y'all played when he
When he killed the quarterback.
yeah, he killed the quarterback. Like wow.
That was the first time I felt in a game because my little nephew Eldrin Jones was on the sideline.
Okay.
I think he was going to be the quarterback the next year. And I was happy he wasn't in that game. I felt like
Yeah,
we
he
was going to
died.
kill somebody,
He
fool.
died. I mean, he killed.
I was like, the first time I felt like, man, this man going to help somebody's kids, man. Get this man out of high school.
he
I
was-
felt like that twice. When I saw LeBron play in high school and when I saw Willie play in high school.
Yeah, he was-
Like, get these kids out of high school, man. And they going to kill somebody, man. That's the only time I've ever felt like that. But that's the only game I ever saw him play in. That
Yeah.
Northwestern game.
His first game was against, so I transferred. So his first game coming, because it was going through the hardship deal, right?
Uh-huh.
I was at, funny
Because
story.
he left pace.
Yeah, he left Pace. Yeah, well, he didn't leave Pace. He
Oh, yeah,
graduated.
yeah.
Yeah, because he was already gone. He was supposed to be gone.
Yeah, he's supposed to be gone.
But then they went through the hardship. He ended up. Willie is.
Time out.
His,
You say he graduated from Pace
yeah.
as a what? Senior?
he
Yeah.
played in the all,
And then
all
what
day
happened?
game.
And then what
he played
happened?
against John Beeson.
And then came back?
And then came back.
And
then
got
played in
away
the
with
U.S. Auburn. No, he was already that big. He was always that
But
big.
why did he have to
When he
come
was
back?
that base in ninth grade.
So Willie had a situation that happened, man. Like
He went to the
prior
little, he went to the little school.
Yeah,
charter
Bay
school,
Point and all
yeah,
that.
Bay Point.
So he had some things going on
Right.
in life that he just needed to get right, and it was a blessing. You know what I
Right.
mean? And he'll tell you this. Like we used to have a conversation about where he should go. I thought that he should have went to Florida State.
I thought he should have went to USC.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, he should have went to USC.
I told him Florida State because number one, what type of individual he was,
Uh-huh.
they would have made sure he was sheltered. You
Right.
know what I mean? That's a college town. They would have protected him from a lot of things.
Right,
you know
right,
what I mean? Bobby Bowden at the time who was in love
Yeah,
with
they
him.
owned the town.
They wanted to literally take. I was on the phone, or I was in the room when he was on the phone. They wanted to take Charlie Ward's number out of retirement just to give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 17.
Right.
You know what I mean? Weird number, but I go with it. You know, he made it popular. Wesley wears it now.
Right.
Yeah.
But he ended up going.
To UM. Bad decision.
Yeah.
For many various reasons. Like certain kids don't need to stay home.
But he stayed home. Why?
Friends, family.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave his family.
We talk about that all the time.
We come from broken family. We come from broken home. This is my family.
Right.
I leave up there. I gotta meet all these new people, and I don't know how to deal with that.
Right.
Even when he was going certain places, he was taking his family with him.
Yeah, he was taking the
He
friends
needed
with him
that
all the
love.
time.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a real.
Sort of kind of like the James Williams. Well, I always thought Miami had a chance with James.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of the same thing. I was just
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, and that's I always say. People, do you think we get a shot with James? I'd be like, I knew him since he was a kid.
Yeah.
I think we got a shot.
Yeah.
Because he needs to be around people that care for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He needs to be around, and just to leave them after how you've been raised, it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think for James, so when I see James, their personalities aren't even close.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
Now
Like,
on the field, yeah.
yeah, on the field, yeah.
Off the field.
Really ain't had no business being here. It is a knucklehead. And I know that because I was a knucklehead with him.
Right.
We did knucklehead stuff.
I heard he wasn't always like that though.
What?
He wasn't. I mean,
I heard.
As far as what? What do you mean?
I heard it didn't happen until his dad kind of left out his life. I heard as a younger kid he wasn't like that because you see him now,
Yeah.
the biggest
Well, but
heart
you
in
gotta-
the world.
but
fool.
you gotta-
He
you
always
gotta-
had that.
He's a nice. Like it's weird for people the way you can
He
talk
always
about
been-
him both
he always
ways.
been
You know what I'm
good,
saying?
he always been good, but you know,
He was trying to survive.
Yeah.
when he got older brothers and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
they was in the streets. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you kind of take on what they, you know what I'm saying? Them your older brothers and sisters.
I'm around it.
Yeah.
I'm with like so.
So you know what I'm saying? So they gon'
It's
do
kind of
what
like
they
what we're
do.
dealing with right now.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Okay, yeah.
We're
You know
gonna
what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
we're gonna
Like,
talk about it in a minute, man.
But now he's a great dude,
Good,
man.
yeah,
Like
good, humble dude.
he's one of those dudes that
He is.
you gotta have in your corner. Number one, we go to the club, he's the biggest thing in there. So.
Simple as this, man. He the type of dude when we come to like the youth football Super Bowl and we come Footballville come set up his tent, he will take your tent and be like, man, I got it, and set your tent up for you.
Nah, yeah, Willie.
Even to the day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It is today.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He has a big heart. He's to train my girlfriend him and what's the name? Dog, he has a huge
he's
heart.
amazing, bro.
And then you go read about it, and it's like
I mean,
it's like reading about two different people.
we gonna touch that too because a lot of that stuff.
It's media.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we gonna touch
almost
that, too.
like
when
almost
you
like
actually
how they-
read his story,
Yeah.
it's like reading about two different people. You know what I'm saying?
Because the story ain't really that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? The story ain't really that.
Well, all right, man. We gonna get to that, man. That's my boy Fannin. We got a whole segment coming on that, man. That might last 2 hours or something, man. But listen, so to wrap it up, man. T Williams, you feel you good with what we got
I'm
over there,
good
bro?
with T Williams at linebacker. I'm good with TRob at secondary. I'm good if they're gonna be coach DCs. I'm good with that. Manny gonna call defense this year. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all let us know in the comment section below. Y'all good with it, man? Y'all think we need a defensive coordinator? Y'all miss Baker? Whatever. Let us know in the comment section below, man. Like, share, and holler at us, man. Footballville. That's XMD. We out.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what?